What's going on, folks? Devon Banks here, back in the bass basement. And on this episode, I have a technique that's going to get you bit during some tough conditions. Stay tuned.
Brought to you by Rec Lending, your source for marine loans and warranties.
All right, folks, fishing tough conditions. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know every time I'm here dropping a new fishing tip in the bass basement. Now let's get right into it. So we all come across fishing tough conditions from time to time, and some more common than most. And a lot of the times we go to a shaky head setup. This right here is a 6-inch straight green pumpkin worm, the Berkley bottom hopper. A lot of companies make this style of worm. And then this right here is my shaky head. This is Berkley's shaky head, super sharp hook, 1/8 ounce is what I prefer when I'm throwing a shaky head. And how I stumbled across this, I was fishing a inland lake, ran out of the bottom hoppers, and what I decided to do was experiment as anglers do from time to time. And I took the shaky head and I added it to a Berkley Pit Boss. And here it is right here, the Berkley Pit Boss in green pumpkin, super compact bait, has legs and arms that move in the water as you're pulling this bait along. And as I started to rig this bait, I said to myself, you know what? I think this is going to really catch them, just based off on the small compact size and the action of the arms and legs. So as I'm rigging rods this year, getting ready for the season, I said I'm going to dedicate a rod and reel to this setup. And this is my Mini-Shakey Head. As I fished and used this bait last year, gained confidence in it. And I think it was due to the fact that it is small, it is compact, and it is or has a lot of action to it. I did add some colors to the tentacles, to our arms and legs, to match sort of the crayfish and give it a crayfish profile and color. But this is definitely a bait that I can throw against rocks, docks, throw it under pontoons. I can skip it. It's weedless. And fish are definitely going to find this bait due to the power bait because they bite and don't let go, but also because of the profile and what it looks like. It's compact, it's small, looks like an easy meal. And before they know it, that super sharp shaky head sticks them and you're on for the fight. And hopefully get them in the boat. But there you go, folks, right there. This is the Mini-Shakey Head using a Berkley Pit Boss. Check it out right there. Definitely is going to be a bait that I'm going to use throughout the year. Like I said, I'm going to have a dedicated rod and reel to it. Confidence, small bait. When times get tough on the water, this is definitely something that I'm going to pull out. And it goes aligns with a traditional shaky head, a wacky rig, and those type of baits that you use during tough conditions. And you come across some of that structure like rocks, wood, stumps. And this is a traditional bait that fish don't see. So, and especially they don't see it in this type of setup. So that sort of tricks them into thinking that this is a real thing. Before you know it, they're hooked and you're on for the fight and they're in the boat. So folks, when you're coming across some tough conditions, you can always use a shaky head, a wacky rig, or just a traditional stick bait. But if it's super, super tough, try the Mini-Shakey Head right there, and let me know how it works for you. Folks, I'm Devon Banks here in the Bass Basement. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.